Jerome? Let me know if you can hear me. We're having some computer issues today, but that seems to be how the week in general has gone for us. It's been a crazy weekend gaming. I'm having a crazy night tonight. I'm an hour late getting the file transfer because OBS screen has just fallen asleep. I can't get my cameras to work. I can't get my overlays to work. I have to start basically fresh, and I'm working just off the laptop here. I'm having computer issues today, but that seems like how the week in general it's going to work. Music store can barely hear me now. Alright, well, let's figure this out. I'm having a crazy night tonight. I'm an hour late getting the file transfer because OBS screen has Is that better or worse? Okay, how about now? Are we getting better? I gotta figure out if I'm getting better at this or not. Is that better? Or maybe you can look at the stream at the front of the store. They're telling me that the audio is not great. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. I promise, the stream will be worth it if I can get it to work. So give me a minute to figure this out. Okay, how about now? Are we getting better? I gotta figure out if I'm getting better at this or not. Is that better? How about now? Can you hear me now? Maybe that'll be better. I'm not sure. I promise, the stream will be worth it if I can get it to work. So give me a minute to figure this out. What the heck? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Oh, I bet you I know what that is. Give me a second here. I bet you I know why. How about that? Poop. And poop. And poop. What's this better? I'm a bit louder, but the music's still louder. Okay, let's turn this down. What if I go...
I can hear you, but it's kind of like reverb.
Oh my god, this is so annoying. How about now? Why is it? Oh, I know why the echo's there. Let me fix that. Properties. Go back to just this. How about now? Am I at the bottom of a well? Do you need to send Lassie? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get there. I promise.
Oh, that's better.
Is it better? I think I'm digging my way out of the well slowly. Okay. Yeah. All right, we're getting there. Okay, everyone, here we go. Wow, that was a team effort. So good job, everybody out there, for helping me figure out what is wrong with my horrible computer. In fact, I don't even know what's wrong with it, but it's been a week of chaos and craziness. So let's talk for a minute. First of all, we got some big things to talk about. So let's talk about the giant elephant in the room. And for once, I don't mean the snacks I've been eating. Hey-o! Hey-o! Let's talk about the fact that my favorite game in the world is, let's see, how could I say it's my favorite game in the world is temporarily on a involuntary hiatus. That's a good way to word it, eh, Brian? Yeah. It's an involuntary hiatus. Yeah, I know, Jeff, it's only been 2 years. It's only been 2 years that the stupid OBS changes its settings every week on me. I will eventually figure it out by probably switching to a different software instead of OBS. Madtown Hobby, thanks for tuning in. We're going to talk a bit about Genesis tonight, where I'm going to give you my thoughts on what's going on. I'm not going to give you any insider info because, just for argument's sake, let's say I don't have any. Let's just say that and we'll go with that. But I will tell you that this hit me really hard. Everybody who knows me well and hangs out with me a lot knows that I've been saying for quite a while that Genesis, Battle of the Champions, is my favorite game to play. And I mean, I like it right now more than Magic. I like it right now more than Pokemon to play. I like it right now more than most video games that I play. I love sitting down with friends, building decks. I can't. Hey, Andrew Potter, thanks for joining. I love sitting down. I've got the table in front of me right now. I can't show you because the cameras aren't working, but the table's covered with cards. I've been building decks all day, and I meant to start this live stream at 7, and then my computer has been frustrating, so I apologize for the delay, but we have some important stuff to talk about. First up is I don't know if he'll be watching this, I don't know if he'll hear this, I don't know if he'll watch it later, but I want to send out my best wishes and my thoughts and my prayers, because I'm a religious guy. My thoughts and my prayers, I want to send all that over to Sid, the creator of Genesis Battle Champions, because I know, as sad as I am, and it's kind of devastating that my favorite game is suffering, I know that the man behind it is working hard and has put his heart and soul into it for 5 years. And to ever have a setback like this in your life when you've been chasing your dreams is devastating. So I want to send my thoughts, my prayers, my heart, my love, everything to Sid, because this is a guy who's done things for all the best and most noble reasons. And I admire him greatly. And sometimes in life, and I can speak to this actually on a very personal level, because with my store, sometimes in life I don't do the things that would make more money for me. Like I do sometimes what I feel is right versus what I feel is profitable. And but that's why we have a little bit lower prices than everywhere else. That's why I fight all the time to try and have my events with no entries and entry fees, and I like my board games, no tabletop fee, no table fees, just buy drinks and snack in the local town that I live in. I'm trying really hard to give an affordable, fun, safe place for all sorts of people to play, and like I tend to put my heart ahead of my head sometimes with that, and that doesn't necessarily make for great business decisions. Sometimes it means it's a harder go for me than it could have been, because I could definitely, very, very easily, if we're being honest, I could definitely charge $10 to play F&M every week and jack the prices of all my booster boxes up another $20 or $30 or more if I wanted to price match other stores in the area. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But I don't do that. I'm always trying so hard to just keep the lowest value, the lowest price, the highest value for people. I know what it was like growing up. I was in a family that didn't have much money and didn't get to do many things. And I carry it with me my whole life that I want everybody, regardless of if they have a lot of money or not, to be able to have a great experience somewhere and to meet great people and have a great community to be a part of. And all those things that I care about, that I value, that I put ahead of money, are things that I've seen Sid through his actions and his words. But most importantly, through his actions, Sid has done the same thing many times. And I know I've seen some people recently, because everybody has an opinion when something like this happens, and everybody thinks that they know best. And I've seen some people say some things that I'm sure were well-intentioned, but they're like, oh, if I would have did it differently, I would have, made more money this way, made more money that way. And the thing is, you're right. If it was just about making money, Sid would have did things differently. I believe that. But he's one of those really rare people that, like, he believes in himself enough to risk everything, which is what I had to do 5 years ago to try and open my store. Because I used to work in a factory. And I worked in a factory for literally 20 years of my life. I celebrated my 20th year anniversary there. And by celebrate, I mean that's when they give you a little bit of extra gruel in the prison breakfast in the morning before they send you out to work in the fields.
A few raisins on top.
A few raisins on top for your 20-year anniversary. That's what I mean by celebrated my 20-year anniversary at the factory before I left. And I spent a lot of my life just taking an easy paycheck and not doing something I was passionate about, not trying to make any difference in the world, even on a very small local level. And I got to the point where I had to do something different, and I risked everything to try it. And that's what Sid did 5 years ago. The guy had a dream his whole life, and I admire him so much that he bet on himself, and he bet on this concept he had, and he bet on this game. And even if that game never made another cent for the rest of my life, I can tell you that for the last 2-3 years, the game that Sid made was my favorite game in the world to play. And I've had some friends that I've met in the recent times who I've introduced to the game, and some of them have said it's their favorite game to play. That's a big thing that can never be taken away. Like, money's important, and I know a lot of people judge you based on whether or not you have money in this world, and they look on you less if you don't have money in this world. But like, money can't buy the success that that man earned through hard work and sacrifice and risk and perseverance. And so a big part of my stream tonight is I don't just want to talk about how much losing the game hurts me, because it does, actually. It is my favorite hobby, and I love it. I'm passionate about it. But just this setback in life for Sid really, on a personal level, hurts me, because I admire the guy, and I just... When somebody works so hard to be kind to other people and works so hard to live a good life and lead by example, you know, I admire him so much. So I had to throw that out there. That, first of all, I'm thinking about Sid, and I love the guy, and I admire him so much. So with that being said, let's talk now about the future of the game itself. I think the first thing to say is, as far as I know, I don't think any of us know what's going to happen for sure in the future. I think we all have some hopes and dreams. I think some of us as fans of the game, myself included, hope that somebody's going to somehow work out a deal to be able to carry it on in some way or form, maybe buy the company or buy the IP or whatever. But I do know just a little bit from business and from other people I know who've been in businesses that none of that's going to get decided right away. Certainly not in the first 48 to 72 hours after the business announces they're closing. Like, Sid's going to have a ton of work ahead of him to shut down the business, and it's going to take time. And as far as I know, I haven't heard anything official on any channels about what the future of the game's going to be, so I think it's just all up in the air for now. And I'm keeping an open mind, and I'm rooting for anybody who can help keep the dream alive and get the game going again someday. But for now, I'm just going to keep running events here in the store every week. We actually have some new Genesis shirts, ironically, in the store. We don't even have them on the website yet, but we have new designs.
They'll be up by the end of the night.
Yeah. Will they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Brian says the shirts will be on the website by the end of the night. So by the end of the night tonight, we should have 4 different Genesis-style t-shirts available to order. They're pretty cute. One of them's based on our hit song, Baruch is on Fire. The other is based on one of the OG champions. So it's going to
someone else's hit song.
Someone else's hit song. That's right. Yeah. So we're doing all our love with our shirts for the game and all of our exclusive products, and that's going to keep going. I've still got some ideas for some other merch and swag for the game, because right now there's no plan for when the next set might come out, if ever, and just because right now we don't know what the future holds, it doesn't mean that the game's dead to me. Like, I still, Brian is definitely the businessman in the room, clearly. We're still going to be supporting it. We still got some really cool swag that we're making, stuff going on to support the game. I'm still trying hard to grow the community. In fact, tonight we had 2 new players come in to play Genesis who first time playing was tonight. So just because there was a recent announcement of bad news, that doesn't mean we all have to stop playing. And I'm going to work harder than ever to keep this community growing. So that's my thoughts on that. We're still going to be hosting tournaments. I got a whole lot of booster boxes up here. And I'm not going to give up hope just yet. Hopefully by the end of the year or by the end of the summer we'll hear something and know what the future holds. And hopefully somehow, some way it'll come back in some form, because I'd still love to see Invasion come out. And I want to get out to some other stores and play in their tournaments. I was going to go this Saturday. I was going to be going this Saturday to another store to play, and then it turned out that it's Easter, which I screwed up and didn't realize it was Easter, because I had plans to go and play at the Hot Store. You know who you are. But I won't be able to make it because it turns out it's Easter Saturday. But I'm going to try and get to other stores soon, because my passion for this game is still unbridled, and I know there's some other stores out there that really love it. And this doesn't have to be the end of it. In fact, I would encourage other stores, if there's any local store owners out there who watch this video or hear about it later, I would encourage you to reach out, because I've got some players up here who are really passionate about the game, and I think we could, instead of a store championship in your own store, I think in the future we could all come together and have some teams traveling around battling it out for like a provincial championship or something to that nature. I'm willing to put some investment into prizing and merchandise if other stores are, and we can have a real friendly competition and travel. Maybe make it a Genesis tour, if you will. So Yeah, cardboard cohorts. HGC may be closed. I don't think Genesis is dead yet. That's kind of what I'm saying. Is the community's still out here. We still have the physical cards. We're still playing. I'm still going to be hosting tournaments. I hope other stores are going to still keep hosting tournaments. And maybe we can get some inter-store rivalries going. That would be really cool. And you're right. Maybe something new or something better will come out of it. I don't know if it'll be better, because I really love Genesis. But something new or a different version would be cool. But I know as someone who took a lot of risk, a lot of business risk to chase my dream and open a store, and how it's still hard work every day. I can put myself into Sid's shoes at least a little bit. And I just hope everybody realizes how much respect the man deserves for all the work he did and how much he believed himself. Because, I don't know, what is it, 1 in a million people who believe in themselves, in their product, in their game, and their vision that much to risk everything and bet on themselves. And just because things aren't working out right now doesn't mean that there weren't huge successes that nobody else could do. So, yeah, all my respect to Sid. All my love to all you Genesis players out there. I know we're all stinging right now. Really sad that there's this setback. Especially, I was really excited for Invasion. We were one of the stores that had already put money down and pre-ordered it. And for now, but I wanted to reach out and say to everybody that I really don't think this is the end. I think something good will come of it in the future. Hopefully somebody will get the IP, but we'll see. That's a journey for another day. But right now, just if anybody out there is talking to Sid ever, let him know that we love him, you know? So, I love him, and I'm so grateful for this game. I've got 6 people here playing right now, and in fact, I'm going to go hang out with them. That's all I got for tonight. But if anybody wants to talk to me about Genesis, you can reach me online, send me a message, whatever. We'll chat about it because I'm very passionate about it, and I'm not ready to say goodbye yet. Take care, stay safe out there, and hopefully we'll see you up here in the north to play some Genesis soon. Cheers, everyone. Have a great night.